and destroyed the entire path.
Wow.
In its aftermath, though, what it did is it inspired hundreds of locals, all the surrounding towns, and FEMA to raise over $500,000 to rebuild the trail. It really proved that everyone believed that this is an essential piece of recreational infrastructure.
It benefits the economy as well. See, each year, nearly 150,000 visitors come from all over the world to experience the Island Line Trail. For the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Reynolds Wolf.
I know.
Nice note to end on.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for spending part of your Saturday morning with us.
Keith Carson and we have Kyla Grogan. They're coming up in 60 seconds. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Currently in our area, 85 degrees under sunny skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 91. Southwest winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, cloudy intervals, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
More than 36 million Americans are hitting the holiday road this Memorial Day weekend. Get ready for weather to change in a flash at your beach, lake, or backyard barbecue.
And our high-def Max radar shows storms firing up faster than some of those backyard grills. Well, you have to move your shindig indoors. Up next, we'll help you plan the timeline and storm threats ahead day by day.
And Coney Island, New York, and summertime, they go hand in hand. I can hear the carousel music and taste those hot dogs and French fries right now. Now I'm hungry. Wait until you get a load of how delicious the Memorial Day forecast is going to be up and down the East Coast right here, right now on Weather Center Live. We certainly would hope that you're having a great Memorial Day weekend, everybody. We welcome you into Weather Center Live. I'm Kyla Grogan.
And I'm Keith Carson. Is this un-American of me that I don't like hot dogs?
Yes, yes, it is.
It is. We went to a Braves game.
How can you not like hot dogs?
I don't know, but we went to a Braves game, and I went all the way around the stadium. I was like, all I want is not a hot dog. And it was actually really difficult.
Barbecue at the Braves Stadium.
Yeah,
That's what you have to try.
Right.
Let's talk weather.
Yeah.
We have to. It's the Weather Channel.
It is. All right, you're in front stories. We're going to start with rain in the plains. There's a My Fair Lady in there somewhere. But and then wet in the northeast, and Florida is feeling the heat getting really hot, even by Floridian standards, over the next couple of days, especially down into the Orlando area. All right, so showers and thunderstorms across the plains. Some good news in all of this is that we're getting rain in places across northern and central Texas that are in right now an exceptional drought. Meanwhile, in the northeast, it's more showery activity and some clouds with an upper level disturbance hanging around. So not the best start to Memorial Day weekend. And there's the heat down in Florida, 96 in Tallahassee, 95 in Fort Myers. Kyla?
All right, thank you so much, Keith. Here's a much welcomed sight in southeastern New Mexico. Rain and an awful lot of it. A wild night of downpours led to major street flooding, though, in places like Roswell, New Mexico. Crews had to close several roads, rescue people from submerged cars, and people there got over ½ inch of rain in just 25 minutes. It's more rain than they've received all year. And of course, we need rain, but boy, when you get that much that quickly, we also get the flooding problems too. But the Southern Plains dealing with drought, so we are happy to see that the rain is falling. Continues to fall at this hour. You can see in the panhandle of Texas there, Amarillo and Lubbock dealing with some of those showers. Move a little further to the north and east, and you start to see in parts of Kansas and Missouri also dealing with some showers. Now, thankfully, right now, none of these storms are severe, but of course, we're going to keep an eye on this for you as we head across our afternoon. What we've got going on here, look at the water vapor map, and you see where those higher cloud tops are, where that blue and the pink is. That's where the stormy weather is, and basically, we've got a low pressure system that is really kind of stuck right? It's kind of blocked, and that's why we're going to see these storms in the same places over the next couple of days. Also, the threat for severe storms possible. Isolated chances of a tornado. Hail certainly a possibility all the way from Amarillo down to Midland today, and scattered thunderstorms in places like Oklahoma City, Dodge City, Kansas. Tomorrow, you can see it's really the same place. This is what I'm talking about when I say that this is a blocked pattern. So again, we're looking out for those severe storms. So today, Amarillo, Lubbock, even San Angelo, Texas. We've also seen action back into New Mexico, so we'll keep an eye on you. Tomorrow, New Mexico does start to slide a little bit further towards the east here, but you can see the same places in Texas now heading down a little further south to places like Fort Stockton. Isolated tornadoes, hail, certainly damaging winds a possibility. And again, unfortunately, if you've got those outdoor plans for your holiday on Monday, it's just not going to be a great day. A lot of rain coming with this, though. That's a good thing. So Lubbock down to San Angelo, about 2 to 3 inches of rain. Keith.
All right, thanks, Kyla. Let's take a look now at Lady Liberty in New York, and a good-looking camera there as far as you can see what we got. We got cloud cover around, scattered showers, possibility through the weekend, but we should be in good shape by Memorial Day. And Fleet Week, by the way, back in New York City this weekend after a year hiatus there. So it's all about the weather from here on out for Memorial Day. It's going to be unsettled in the New York area for the next couple of days. It doesn't mean it's going to rain heavily. In fact, that's highly unlikely, but we are going to see some showers around. You look at our radar right now, just a few spritzels to the north here. Nothing big, though, but you can see these kind of rotating down to the south, and there's certainly a lot of clouds, as we just showed you on our live camera over in New York City. So it's unstable. The atmosphere is unstable, and typically in the afternoon, you see more of these showers and storms popping up as things really get going. In the Boston area, there's more showers around through the 495 belt coming down the pike here and then into the 128 area. So some showers in Boston more imminent than they are in New York, and a lot of showers up across northern parts of New Hampshire and into Vermont. Northern New England not going to have a good Memorial Day weekend, and it's all because of an upper level low right here. See it kind of spinning around? This thing isn't that powerful, but it's also moving very slowly. So it provides just enough catalyst for a chance of showers and storms all the way through today, tomorrow, and across New England at least into Memorial Day itself. So today, some showers in Boston on the way. Showers more likely in New York in the afternoon and evening. Through tomorrow, your shower area is smaller, stays away from the big cities. Actually pretty decent in New York. And then Memorial Day, Boston, New York, great. 80 to 85, a lot of sunshine. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, sorry about that. Kyla?
All right, Keith, yeah, we have to apologize sometimes for the weather, folks. Well, take a look at this, 88 degrees. You're looking at Lake Buena Vista, Florida, also known as the house that Walt built. That's right, Disney, everybody. Maybe heading out there for the holiday weekend. The crowds have been pouring in since early this morning. The park expected to have long lines today, and if you're going, you better bring the sunscreen, hats, fans, whatever you can, because it is going to warm up into the 90s in and around the Orlando area. Florida heat, and we're not kidding, right through the weekend. So if you're heading to the beaches, you might be thinking, hey, I like this, right? Get a little sea breeze, you got the ocean to jump into. Yeah, it could be nice, but right now we're already in the upper 80s in Orlando, 85 in Miami, 80s as well in Atlanta and Montgomery. So here's what's going on. Take a look at that jet stream. When it's that far to the north, it means all the warm air can come on in, nothing stopping it. Combine that with a high pressure system. That means the clear skies are with us, no clouds to stop that heating from happening during the daytime hours. So we're going to see highs 5 to 10 degrees above average, not just in Florida, but on back along the Gulf Coast as well. It's going to be a hot one, everybody. So today, 90s all the way from Jacksonville and Panama City right on down to Miami. Not just today. Take a look at tomorrow, mid-90s again. Look at Fort Myers, 95 degrees. 86 in Jacksonville, so you'll be a little bit cooler. We'll see a slight cool down a little bit in Orlando to 89. That's actually your average day forecast there, but still 90s in Fort Myers. Beautiful in Miami, though. It's going to be gorgeous. And here we go, Orlando. Get ready for it. It's a hot one over the next 4 days. Keith.
All right, thanks, Kyla. Keep it right here on Weather Center Live. We're getting you ahead of Memorial Day weekend and where your plans could be washed out. And as summer flies in, so do more mosquitoes. Just ahead, Chicago, D.C., Detroit, and this top city where you'll be swatting more of these pesky pests. And from sunshine to severe threat, we'll talk about Torcons and your 7-day forecast.
Let's try on a new coat, one that covers better, lasts longer, and protects us from the elements, inside and out. Let's go to the place with the best paint, take it home for less, then rock and roll. Let's do the one thing that changes everything. Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Right now, get $5 off cans and $20 off buckets of select paints and stains.
This place has got really good chocolate shakes.
What she said to me, I was so
That's a good look for you.
That was fun.
Yeah. Let me help you out with it.
Oh no, I got it.
You sure?
Just pop the trunk.
I may not know where the road will lead, but I'm sure my Subaru will get me there.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, now with Diagon Alley and the Hogwarts Express. Come and live it. Universal Orlando Resort.
Currently in our area, 85 degrees under sunny skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 89. Southwest winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Treacherous highway in the world to experience the high risk of heavy rescue. Highway Through Hell, Sundays at 10 on the Weather Channel.
3 vacuum cleaners, 3 paths of test dust. Only one has powerful suction without the hassle of a cord.
Now save up to $100 on Dyson technology. For 4 days only, it's the Memorial Day sale at Men's Warehouse. Select designer suits are only $199.99. Plus, buy one, get one free on almost everything else in the store. So suit up and save. Friday through Monday only at Men's Warehouse.
All right, I'm going Klondike. Do you want anything?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I wouldn't want to spoil my dinner or anything.
Oh, yeah. I totally get that. Makes sense.
More ice cream, more summer fun. Walmart.
Smoke? Nah, I'm good.
Celebrate every win with Nicoderm CQ, the unique patch with time-release smart control technology that helps prevent the urge to smoke all day long. Help prevent your cravings with Nicoderm CQ.
Well, unfortunately, summertime isn't all fun and games. The warm weather also brings out plenty of summer pests, with mosquitoes topping the list. And just this week, Orchid released its list of top mosquito cities for 2013. Top 5, Atlanta, Chicago, D.C., Detroit, and Raleigh-Durham. These areas had quite a bit of rain in 2013, and there's a direct correlation between the amount of rain and the presence of mosquitoes. Our Julie Martin is in the #1 mosquito city, ATL, with some tips to keep those summer pests at bay.
Here we have it, an itchy and scratchy summer, very likely. And you know, a lot of this really tied to the amount of rainfall your particular city is getting. I want to bring in out Kim Kelly-Tunis. She is a pest control expert. I know you have all of the answers for us, Kim. One of the things that's interesting to me is that of the top 20, the majority of the cities had above average rainfall last year.
Absolutely. In our top 20 cities list, 18 of those cities fell in states that had above average rainfall for 2013. Because really the key is moisture. Mosquitoes love water.
Yes, they do. And already Atlanta at #1, Chicago 2, D.C. 3, followed by Detroit. This is for last year, but we're already above average in most of these cities for this year as well. So it's looking like another rough one.
It is. You know, you look at the 2014 predictions and the Upper Plains, it looks like you may have a really high mosquito activity
Okay, let's talk about some of the places where mosquitoes love to be and where they don't like to be. And you have a fan here, which is interesting to me. I don't know what this is for.
Yeah, mosquitoes, Julie, really are weak flyers. And so if you're doing any activities outdoors, especially during those prime mosquito times of dusk and dawn,
turn it on,
fan,
right?
Yeah, turn that thing on because you get an air current going and the mosquitoes have difficulty finding you through that air current.
And obviously we all know what this is, but you want to wear the repellent.
DEET is really the preferred repellent because it really does, it's known to be very effective.
Okay, and they like to hide in the kids' toys too, so keep
kids'
those
toys,
clean.
Absolutely.
All right, Kim, thank you so much. So there you have it, some good tips, and grab that bug spray. Probably going to be needing it.
Or a fan, apparently. That blew my mind. I did not. But when it's windy, you don't see mosquitoes, so I guess it makes sense. Well, what if there was a pill that you could chew that would keep mosquitoes away? There is. I'm going to tell you about it next hour. Kyla, we call that a tease.
And I am fascinated by it. That is a pretty teasy tease. We're going to Chicago right now, where it's going to be a beautiful day, everybody. Check it out. You're in the 60s, but we're heading into the 70s. However, guess what, Chicago? You're number 2. City, so yeah, get the fans going. Yeah, it might be a good idea because nobody likes the mosquitoes. But a beautiful day for you today and tomorrow in Chicago. Take a look here at our forecast for today, and you can see the Midwest looking good. 80 degrees in Minneapolis, the Northeast. We're going to have the possibility of a few showers today, but it'll get better for you as the weekend goes along. Southeast, nice and warm. This is where we have to keep an eye out today. So parts of Texas and New Mexico for the potential for severe weather, and want to make sure you have a way to get your watches and warnings. Tomorrow, you can see in the same area there in Texas, we're still looking out for you for the chance of isolated tornadoes. But then we've got some red up here in the Dakotas. So tomorrow that will ramp up for you as well. Afternoon's going to be pretty nice there in New York City. 79 degrees tomorrow. Boston, you're looking good too. The Southeast, a little rain to deal with. Check out the West Coast though. 70s in LA and San Francisco. It should be beautiful. Monday, we do have to again keep an eye out for the potential of severe weather. You don't see the red here on the map, but Texas, Oklahoma, we'll keep an eye on you. Beautiful for your holiday there in Boston and New York in the 80s. Atlanta, look out for a few showers. Midwest, you too, 80s for your holidays. So outdoor plans, you might have to adjust them. 103 though in Phoenix on Monday, and we're going to see those temperatures stay very warm over the next few days. You can see the rain through the center of the country, beautiful on the West Coast. How about 82 in LA for your Tuesday as you head back to work? Pete.
All right, thanks, Kyla. We'll keep it here as we help manage your Memorial Day weekend. Another threat of severe storms could wash away your plans. We're tracking it all. And as tornado season ramps up, we take a look back at Moore, Oklahoma.
When your house loses power, it can be tough for your family. But not if your family has a Kohler generator. Restores power automatically in as little as 10 seconds and is backed by a 5-year limited warranty. Kohler generators. Keep your family flowing.
When the power goes out, you'll go on. Contact your Kohler Generators dealer today.
If you've got COPD like me, hey, breathing's hard. Know the feeling? COPD includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Spiriva is a once-daily inhaled COPD maintenance treatment. It helps open my obstructed airways for a full 24 hours. Spiriva helps me breathe easier.
Spiriva Handihaler Tiotropium Bromide Inhalation Powder does not replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms. Tell your doctor if you have kidney problems, glaucoma, trouble urinating, or an enlarged prostate. These may worsen with Spiriva. Discuss all medicines you take, even eye drops. Stop taking Spiriva and seek immediate medical help if your breathing suddenly worsens, your throat or tongue swells, you get hives, vision changes, or eye pain, or problems passing urine. Other side effects include dry mouth and constipation.
Nothing can reverse COPD. Spiriva helps me breathe better.
Does breathing with COPD weigh you down? Don't wait to ask your doctor about Spiriva.
There's no better time to buy a Can-Am Spyder. Now through May 31st, get up to a $3,000 rebate, plus a 3-year warranty.
An exhilarating ride with awesome stability and control. Experience the freedom of the open road for yourself.
Find your local dealer at CanAmSpyder.com.
Okay, listen up.
I'm reworking the menu. Mayo, corn dogs, you are so out of here.
The complete balanced nutrition of great tasting Ensure. 24 vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, and 9 grams of protein.
Ensure, nutrition in charge.
Tonight, I am on vacation because I went to KFC and got this 10-piece meal. And the kicker, free lemon cake. Tonight, I am not Mom, I am Paula.
So, Dad, what does that make you?
Dad.
At GMC, incredible thinking always comes first. Like the GMC Sierra, the first 4x4 pickup to offer a gas V8 engine that gets an EPA estimated 22 highway miles per gallon. The first to offer an innovative cargo bed with LED lighting. And now during the GMC Spring Sales Event, all 2014 GMC Sierras are specially priced, so you get thousands off MSRP. This month, use your special value pricing to get over $8,300 total value on this specially equipped GMC Sierra SLE.
Sundays at 10, it's an all-new episode of Highway Through Hell. Ride on the most treacherous highway in the world.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably 11. Rock and roll.
With the baddest heavy rescue team on the mountain.
You don't know what's going to happen. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's bloody dangerous.
Highway Through Hell, Sundays at 10 on the Weather Channel.
Are you confused by all the expanding hoses on the market? Don't be fooled by imitations. Hi, I'm Michael Berardi. I'm the inventor of the X-Hose, the original blue expanding hose. In fact, I've been awarded 3 U.S. patents for my invention. Now I'm introducing my new DAP X-Hose Pro with solid brass fittings and a wider 3/4 inch diameter. Works like my original X-Hose. Just turn the water on and my X-Hose Pro automatically expands and expands and expands. And when you're finished, my X-Hose Pro automatically contracts for easy storage. Great for homeowners and professionals. My 50-foot 3/4 inch X-Hose Pro weighs only about 2 pounds. My DAP X-Hose Pro will never kink. Get my new DAP X-Hose Pro for only $29.95. But call right now and get a second X-Hose Pro free. Just pay processing and handling. So call now. I promise you'll love it.
Call 1-800-783-6421. That's 1-800-783-6421. X-Hose Pro is not sold in stores, so call today.
It's the essential guide to hurricane season with the official first forecast and this. Wow! Hurricane Prep Rally on AMHQ, Friday morning at 7, only the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 85 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 89. Southwest winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Welcome back to Weather Center Live. I'm storm specialist Dr. Greg Postel with the latest on some severe weather chances across parts of the southern plains today. Let's look at some radars out there across parts of the Texas Panhandle right now. We do not have any severe thunderstorm warnings, but we do have a lot of thunderstorms with some heavy rain and quite a bit of lightning across parts of La Mesa, Texas, Big Spring. They moved through Lubbock earlier. Earlier today, this cluster of thunderstorms produced some gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour, but we're not seeing that right now. Instead, it's primarily a lot of heavy rain and a lot of lightning right on that zone south of Lubbock through La Mesa and heading over to Big Spring just to the northeast of Midland, Texas. Visible satellite picture shows a lot of clouds and rain across this region. That's a good thing because they need the rain, but also see some rugged clouds here. These are the tops of some very tall thunderstorms, and I think we're going to see more and more of those later on today. If you look at our outlook across the region, this is the area where we expect severe thunderstorms to develop later on this afternoon. The primary threats would be high winds and hail. Can't rule out the possibility of a tornado, but let's time it out for everybody and show you what's really causing it. There's a big dip in the jet stream out that way. You can see that little loop-shaped feature there. That's an upper-level disturbance. That's helping develop low pressure over eastern Colorado, which is in turn drawing moisture northward out of the Gulf of Mexico. When you add all that up, this is what you get. You get a lot of coverage of thunderstorms today across this region. And notice there's the timestamp, 5, 6 o'clock. We still are going to have storms across parts of southern Oklahoma and Texas, maybe getting even to Dallas overnight tonight. So this is really good news, guys. We don't need the severe weather, but we do need the rain, and it's going to continue on tomorrow. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Postel. Well, last Tuesday marked the one-year anniversary of the devastating EF5 tornado that struck Moore, Oklahoma, and the Plaza Towers Elementary.
Now, the First Response Team of America was one of the first on the scene to assist in rescue and recovery. We recently returned to Moore with the team's founder to see how recovery is going.
As the school year draws to a close in Moore, Oklahoma, children and teachers of Plaza Towers Elementary know it will be the last they spend here in their temporary home. In August, they will walk into this new building constructed in the footprint of their old school, destroyed last May by an EF5 tornado.
Going back to Plaza Towers is going to bring joy to a lot of our hearts. I need to go back to my school and be in my place.
A year later, a lot has changed since the First Response Team of America arrived with their fleet of specialized rescue and recovery trucks to assist at the school where tragically 7 children lost their lives.
When my team pulled up to the school, it was chaos, but there was also a lot of heaviness in the air because everybody knew there were children underneath that rubble. The thought of all these children experiencing such a traumatic situation.
For 3 months, the team also worked in the decimated neighborhood surrounding Plaza Towers, helping homeowners clear lots.
Keep it going, don't stop.
Search for precious possessions.
This is what we've been looking for. This is joy.
And begin again.
When we were here just a few months ago, even though the situation was horrific, many of the residents said we're going to stay, we're going to rebuild, and we're going to be stronger and better than ever.
For some victims, like Brandy Broadus, who lost her home to the tornado, nothing will ever be the same.
You can't go back to the day before the tornado. You know, you can't go back and save all your stuff. We love more, but we just don't want to build on the lot, simply because those are sad memories that we don't want. We just want to start new somewhere else.
But many others have already returned home, moving into new houses that have sprung up throughout Moore. And soon it will be the turn of children and teachers from Plaza Towers Elementary.
Home will be new, but it'll still be all of us. And it's the people in the family that make the home.
Very resilient community. Glad to see that they're starting to see some positive signs of getting back on track.
Going in the right direction. I'll show you some storms real quick going on. Nothing strong or severe at the moment. Just snow in Kansas City. Some showers and storms coming your way.
Responding by storm, powered by Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram.
We don't sit idle, wondering how we're going to build a better truck. We get out there and walk a mile, thousands of miles, in the footsteps of the guys we build trucks for. The groundbreaking Ram Heavy Duty, with 30,000 pounds of towing and 850 pound-feet of torque.
Come here, boy. There you go. Come on, let's play.
There's an easier way to protect your dog from dangerous parasites.
Good boy.
Get 3-in-1 protection with Trifexis, the monthly beef-flavored tablet that prevents heartworm disease, kills fleas, and prevents infestations, and treats and controls hook, round, and whipworm infections. Treatment with fewer than 3 monthly doses after exposure to mosquitoes may not provide complete heartworm prevention. The most common adverse reactions were vomiting, depression, and itching. Serious adverse reactions have been reported following concomitant extra-label use of ivermectin with spinosad one of the components of Trifexis. Prior to administration, dogs should be tested for existing heartworm infection. Don't go to extremes. For 3-in-1 parasite protection, it's one and done. Once a month, every month, Trifexis. To learn more, talk to your veterinarian or call 888-545-5973. Visit Trifexis.com to save $25 on a year's supply. Available by prescription from your veterinarian.
It handled the Great Hoagie Fight of 2011.
89 thunderstorms.
And 90 spilled drinks.
And the hallway of 10,000 fingerprints.
Olympic paints and stains are made to endure busy homes, so they're guaranteed for real life.
Insist on Olympic. And introducing Olympic Rescue It Resurfacer. There's no better way to transform worn, weathered wood and concrete into beautiful, barefoot-friendly surfaces. From America's most trusted brand since 1938. Available at Lowe's.
People all over the world know us, but they don't yet know we're a family. We're right where you need us. At the next job, next adventure, or at the next exit. Helping you explore super destinations and do everything under the sun. 12 brands, more hotels than anyone else in the world. So wherever you want to be, whatever you want to do, chances are we're already there. Save up to 25% and earn bonus points when you book at WyndhamRewards.com.
Heartburn.
Did someone say burn? Try Alka-Seltzer Relief Chews. They work just as fast and are proven to taste better than Tums Smoothies assorted fruit.
Amazing.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief Chews. Enjoy the relief.
Ah, Capri Sun, huh? Yep, now you can see there's no artificial colors or preservatives. My kids think it's cool.
Look at you, the cool mom.
Mom, can I have a Capri Sun?
Sure, honey. Take some for your friends.
Cool.
It's me, cool mom.
Nuclear Bottom. Capri Sun. Sundays at 10. It's an all-new episode of Highway Through Hell. Ride on the most treacherous highway in the world.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably 11. Rock and roll.
With the baddest heavy rescue team on the mountain.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's bloody dangerous.
Highway Through Hell. Sundays at 10 on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 85 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 89. Southwest winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Mistake and I'm dead.
I like the sound of that. Sunny Days by Jars of Clay. As we look live at Lauderdale by the Sea in Florida, everybody's getting their beach gear out. And for good reason. Highs in the mid-80s right through Memorial Day. Doesn't that look beautiful? A little breeze. See a little breeze there?
It does look real nice. Yeah, you can see it on the palm trees. I'm a big beach fan. I missed out a little bit being in Atlanta. I'm not going to lie.
I know. And people find it surprising that as a very pale girl that I like the beach. But I spent half my childhood in Florida, and I used to hide in the ocean because the sun was so hot. And so that was my place to be. And I love it. Love it, love it.
It's good. It's better for your skin not to be tan. That's the truth of the matter.
It's true. And I slather on the sunscreen. And hey, you need to do that too if you're out this weekend because it's going to be a hot one in Florida. Big time. Beach weather, but you could get sunburned pretty easy.
Yeah, a little bit. By the way, this is Kylie Grogan. I'm Keith Garson. This is Weather Center Live on our Memorial Day edition. And most of the country, a lot of the country, fine, picture perfect weather. But we do have a few problem spots, and that's what we're here for.
We do. Now, here's the thing where it could be a problem, but it's also a good thing. We're finally seeing relief for drought-stricken areas in the southwest. This was the scene in Amarillo, Texas, earlier this week. The rain is welcome, but, you know, you get it so quickly, then you're dealing with flooding, and we've got more rain on the way. So as you can see, if you're going to be out driving, you've got to be careful because more rain actually falling right now in the panhandle of Texas. So everybody take it easy out there, right? We do need this rain in the southern plains. We're very happy to see some drought relief. It is desperately needed in the state of Texas. Right now, that rain falling in Amarillo right on down through Lubbock. We're going to keep an eye on these storms for the potential of severe weather today. Also getting some rain up in Kansas, right into Missouri. So we'll see a little of that heading towards you in St. Louis, too, later today. Take a look at the bigger picture, though. Here we've got this low pressure system. You can see all the circulation there, those higher cloud tops. This low pressure system, though, is kind of interesting. It's kind of stuck. It's not really moving because you've got this trough in the west, you've got the ridge in the east, and we've got the storms kind of stalled out in the middle. So we're going to see that right through the next couple of days. It's almost like the same graphic I'm going to show you over and over again. But today, yes, you can see Amarillo down to Midland. You'll be looking out for the potential of isolated severe weather, right? We could see tornadoes, heavy rain, and we could certainly see hail with these. And that continues tomorrow as it just doesn't move anywhere. As we look at today, where we have to look out for that potential of damaging winds and also hail, it is certainly Texas, also parts of New Mexico. And then tomorrow it spreads a little bit further towards the east. Same portion of Texas, though, tomorrow, Amarillo, Lubbock, and down to Fort Stockton, including on Monday into your holiday, where we could see spotty damaging winds and hail as well. So it's unfortunate for the holiday weekend that we have the stormy weather, but the good news is we are looking at 2 to 3 inches of rain throughout parts of central Texas. That's a great thing. Keith.
All right, thanks, Kyla. Good news there. Right on cue, temperatures will be warming in the Northeast this Memorial Day weekend. Ocean City, Maryland's #1 summer destination on the heels of one of the state's worst winters ever. NBC's Peter Alexander has more from the boardwalk.
Good day to you. What a gorgeous weekend to be at the beach. We're here at Ocean City, Maryland right now, as you noted. This is the most popular beach destination in the great state of Maryland. 250,000 people going to make the trek here this weekend. We've got it to ourselves, but it's not going to be that way for long. Makes good sense that folks want to hit the beach after that awful long winter that we had, right? At Miami Beach this weekend, 76% occupancy at the hotels. That's up 5% over last year. Across the country, about 7 in 10 Americans say the beach is going to play some part of their summer vacation plans. Restaurants here, businesses, all expecting good things over the course of the summer, and they need it to go that way. 15 weekends until Labor Day, and these are the most important weekends of the year for them to get the majority of their income. By the way, if you come here to Ocean City, there's one business you don't want to miss. It's Dolly's Saltwater Taffy. They have been at this since 1910. 500,000 pounds of this stuff they're going to make this summer, and they're going to sell 25 million pieces. Don't worry, we'll bring some home for you. That's the latest from Ocean City. Now back to you.
All right, getting some good goods there. All right, let's take you now to Maryland. Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. A ton of people right now on the boardwalk, and actually going to be pretty nice. Temperatures warming up, some clouds hanging around right now, but we'll be in better shape for the second half of the weekend and into Monday. So slow warming for the Northeast. For a lot of people, the best day is actually going to be into Tuesday. So if you can extend your little holiday break, you'll be in good shape. Right now, temperatures in the 60s, 66 in Philadelphia, 69 in Washington, D.C. State College, Pennsylvania, sitting at 63 degrees. We're still kind of troughed out. So we have this upper level low here. Some clouds, some showers associated with this. I will say the computer models were more bullish with this earlier in the week. It looked like it was really going to be a tough weekend here. But now they've backed off the amount of moisture, so ultimately that's good. It means just some scattered showers around. And eventually that trough will move off to the north and east. A ridge will build in through early week and temperatures will respond. So by Monday, Memorial Day, it will be very mild across really all of the 95 corridor down to the south into the Carolinas. The only spot that probably won't get in on this warm up is northern New England, and again, they're going to have a tough couple of days there. Showers, cooler temperatures. So today, 60 in Boston, 69 in New York, 77 in D.C. By tomorrow, 64 Boston, 79 New York, 82 in D.C. And the real warm-up begins here on Monday. 88 in D.C., 85 in New York. So if you got a beach day planned, it looks like Monday's the way to go. Sometimes you get a sea breeze that'll cool you back down. So New York going to be obviously warmer than the immediate coastline. Still, though, not bad. Look at Boston coming in at 80 on Monday. Kyla?
All right, thank you, Keith. Let's talk about the Midwest, where if you're driving along I-70 or I-44, you're going to be dealing with a little bit of rain today. It's unsettled in the Midwest, and it's not just for the weekend, but it actually goes into next week as well. Take a look at St. Louis right now, 74 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. Off to your west, here comes the rain. So there along I-44, if you're traveling in, wind not bad, about 10 miles an hour, but it's going to be one of those weekends where the stormy weather is an issue. Here's the bigger picture here. It is rolling across Missouri, so certainly heading your way in St. Louis. As we zoom out here, you get an idea of what's happening, but it's kind of nice up in places like Chicago. They've got the high pressure dominating. Minneapolis, too, should be a beautiful day. Even warm air is making its way up there. as we got this warm moist flow coming, and the jet stream is staying well to the north. So that's why we get the warm air. You think about it, it starts in the Gulf, makes its way up, but it's also moist air, and that means scattered showers as we get into tomorrow throughout the Midwest. By Monday, it's making its way to Minneapolis and Chicago and even St. Louis. And you can see here on Tuesday, continues tracking towards the east into the Ohio Valley as well. Now, we do have a chance for severe weather tomorrow in places like Bismarck, North Dakota, Pierre, South Dakota, even Aberdeen. We're talking about hail, possibly isolated tornadoes, and certainly damaging wind, a possibility by Monday. That shifts a little further to the east. So Minneapolis, you are in the bullseye for the potential for severe weather. Milwaukee and Green Bay, Chicago, it's staying just to your north, but we're going to keep an eye on that. Want to make sure you have a way to get those watches and warnings as it is a holiday. Just make sure you tune in. We'll be here for you. And take a look at the forecast for Minneapolis. Let's talk about today. 83 gorgeous degrees. Beautiful. Those spotty thunderstorms coming into play for your Monday and Tuesday, so we might need to move some of those picnics or memorial services inside. Chicago, beautiful today, and also on your Sunday, looking gorgeous there, 82 degrees. Keith.
All right, thanks, Kyla. Well, it appears the rain will hold off just long enough for tomorrow's Indy 500 race. Plenty of sunshine expected, highs in the mid to upper 70s when drivers start their engines, which is around noontime. Rain is set to fall in Indianapolis a day after the greatest spectacle in racing. Life is all about timing. Let's take a look at your Indy 500 forecast, and yeah, not bad. Temperatures in the mid 70s. Of course, when you're talking about racing, really the only thing you don't want is rain or severe weather, and for the spectators, this is perfect.
Right, there's a festival for this weekend too, so it's kind of the weather all around it is something to keep an eye on. Well, up next, this holiday weekend edition of Weather Center Live. Want to do some snow skiing instead of water skiing? We're going to take you live to the Western Resort that's welcoming skiers this weekend.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 89. Southwest winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
When Panera began, we decided to get up every day and bake fresh bread from fresh dough. That decision made us wonder, what else could we do the right way? Could we make food that lives up to our bread? And could it be food you could trust, with ingredients like chicken raised without antibiotics? Could we come together as a community and help feed people in need? We already have. And every morning, we start again. Panera Bread.
Find your Panera Bread favorite and share with us. Hashtag Panera Faves.
Eliminate odors and reduce allergens with new Febreze Allergen Reducer.
Want to see some allergens?
Ew! Ew! What is that thing?
They could be all around you right now. How would you deal with them?
Ninjas.
No need for ninjas. Reduce up to 95% of inanimate allergens becoming airborne from fabrics with new, dermatologist-tested Febreze Allergen Reducer. Get fresher air and breathe happy. Also available in Air Effects.
Brought to you by Febreze. Breathe happy.
Race in for big savings at the PetSmart Memorial Day sale. Save up to 50% on hundreds of items. And save $5 on your next store visit when you spend $30 between May 22nd and the 27th at PetSmart.
Let's try on a new coat. One that covers better, lasts longer, and protects us from the elements, inside and out. Let's go to the place with the best paint. take it home for less. Then rock and roll. Let's do the one thing that changes everything. Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Right now, get $5 off cans and $20 off buckets of select paints and stains.
Adam Richmond here, guy from TV/steak eater /steak lover. I want a cut that's tender, that's juicy, and that's aged just right. And that's exactly what I have with these all-natural steaks from Walmart. And here's a tip to serve them up right. Steaks, like kids, need nap time. I'm totally serious. After grilling, give your steaks a 10-minute nap before slicing, and every bite will taste like a dream. Get out there and throw one on the grill today.
Try all natural steaks from Walmart today. They're 100% guaranteed or your money back.
For 4 days only, it's the Memorial Day sale at Men's Warehouse. Select designer suits are only $199.99. Plus, buy one, get one free on almost everything else in the store. So suit up and save. Friday through Monday only at Men's Warehouse.
Hurry in for Memorial Day savings. Get a Kingsford Charcoal 2-pack for just $9.99 at Lowe's.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We take care of the heat, so you don't get burned. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Well, right now, crews in northern Arizona are struggling to contain the Slide wildfire. Fire officials say they're allowing the blaze to burn through flatter lands, which could mean tripling in size to 36 square miles. The fire in pristine Oak Creek Canyon near Sedona has already burned 11 square miles as crews try to protect hundreds of homes. Slide Rock State Park remains closed through the holiday weekend. Let's take a live look right now at Sedona, Arizona, near where the fire is burning, and that tells the whole story right there. You can't see much going on except for the smoke billowing around that camera. So going to continue to try to get that under control. Unfortunately, it's this wildfire risk sliding eastward. So we talked about those big California wildfires and the risk diminishing there, and we said unfortunately it's then going to place the risk here across the southwest, and sure enough, that's what happened. Temperatures right now in the 60s, and by the way, this all corresponds to a warm-up as well. Some major heat building across the southwest as we get this ridge in here. A little dip in the jet stream that will push farther off to the east over time, and we're just going to ridge out the west coast again. So there's that cooler air, warmer air moving on in. So we're going to get Southern California in through Arizona back into this heat dome with high temperatures 5 to 15 degrees above average. So south of Sacramento in through San Diego, Vegas, Phoenix, some big heat coming. Obviously, these are generally warm places, but even for them, it is going to be very, very mild. So 90 in Vegas today, not bad. 97 though by tomorrow, 97 in Phoenix. We're going to continue to build that heat here into Monday. 103 in Phoenix, 103 in Vegas. Meanwhile, LA getting a marine influence, so not as warm. Look at Vegas though, where they're going with this. 104 on Tuesday. Your average high is 91, so yeah, hot, but not as hot as this. Phoenix, even warmer. Your average high 97, going up to 106 by Tuesday afternoon. Kyla?
All right, thank you, Keith. Well, if you're looking for something cool to do this Memorial Day weekend, quite literally, then head for the mountains, the Colorado mountains, that is. Aspen Mountain is welcoming skiers. They are open for business. And to talk about it, joining us live via Skype is Jeff Hanley of the Aspen Skiing Company. And Jeff, you know, I can see you've got the ski jacket on, but I also happen to know you've got on shorts. So what are the conditions up there?
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where it's 60 degrees down here and there's 46 inches of snow up there. So I am in shorts and flip-flops with my ski pants right next to me. So it's going to be fun skiing up there.
So how unusual is it for you all to be open this late in the season?
You know, it's pretty rare. We've done it a couple times. We actually did it last year. We got a little bit more snow now, but we've even opened into June once or twice.
And that spring snow that you got, is that the reason that you're able to extend? I mean, I know it was a heck of a winter to begin with, so the snowpack's pretty good.
Yeah, we had very consistent snow all year and heavy snow in the spring. So it's still plenty of snow up there, and it's fantastic. It's made the place really green and really fun, and we've had a couple of hundred people already go up the hill.
So are you figuring it's going to be record numbers because people are saying, hey, let's get out before it's all over for good?
we had a great year, and I think a lot of people will be up there today enjoying it. Sounds like a lot of people are going to ski and then take a bike ride and then go kayak down the river.
Nice. You've got the best of both worlds up there in gorgeous Colorado. Hey, that looks great. Now, let me ask you one more question. Do you think that this will extend any further than this weekend?
I would probably say these 3 days are going to be it, but we are open every weekend for the summer now. It does, and we may open one more weekend.
All right, thank you so much, Jeff. That's Jeff Handley again, joining us from the Aspen Skiing Company with his shorts and his ski jacket on. Hey, you gotta love Colorado, any kind of weather, it's always beautiful. But maybe you prefer to go to the beach this weekend. And we want to take a look at some of the beach forecasts. Take a look at this in Long Beach, California. This is gorgeous, right? Today, 70 degrees. We'll get into those mid to upper 70s as we work our way through the weekend. It's perfect beach weather there. A few clouds to worry about in the morning, but by the afternoon, you've got gorgeous sunshine. Laguna Beach, more of the same. Little cool today as we start off with our cloudy morning, 67 degrees, but 70s, and then right on cue for that holiday weekend, Laguna Beach, get your sunscreen out. 76 degrees. Keith, I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm into it. That spring skiing, by the way, is awesome. I've never done it this late in the season, but when it's relatively warm, tough on your legs.
I'm a terrible skier, but I would try. For that kind of weather,
you just gotta look cute out there. That's all that really matters. That's all that matters. All right, well, we have our first new hurricane of the season in the Eastern Pacific.
Yeah, find out if Hurricane Amanda is likely to hit land and if it could disrupt any of your vacation plans.
Yeah, and see how NOAA is getting the word out about hurricane preparedness, the things you can and should do now to get ready.
Sun's out. Challenge issued.
New Coppertone Sport AccuSpray. Designed to help you spray where you want, not where you don't.
It is so on.
Coppertone Sport AccuSpray. It's on.
As a commercial beekeeper, Dave tracks the Weather Channel forecast closely, predicting when crops across the country will bloom and need bees for pollination. At a moment's notice, he loads and trucks thousands of bees, keeping his eye on the weather to ensure his fragile cargo makes it to the blooms on time. When the bees and blooms matter, Dave turns to the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 89. Southwest winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
My football contract forbids me from riding motorcycles. That's a problem, because I really want to ride the new Can-Am Spyder. Luckily, I found a loophole.
You're retiring?
I'm retiring. It has it all. An exhilarating ride with awesome stability and control.
There's no better time to buy a Can-Am Spyder. Now through May 31st, get up to a $3,000 rebate on select models, plus a 3-year warranty. Watch the ride that made Drew's agent cry at CanAmSpyder.com.
At GMC, incredible thinking always comes first. Like the GMC Sierra, the first 4x4 pickup to offer a gas V8 engine that gets an EPA estimated 22 highway miles per gallon. The first to offer an innovative cargo bed with LED lighting. And now during the GMC Spring Sales Event, all 2014 GMC Sierras are specially priced, so you get thousands off MSRP. This month, use your special value pricing to get over $8,300 total value on this specially equipped GMC Sierra SLE.
What does an apron have to do with car insurance? An apron is hard work. An apron is pride in what you do. An apron is not quitting until you've made something a little better. What does an apron have to do with car insurance? For us, everything.
When you fall and cannot get up, an accident can turn into a tragedy. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
This is Life Alert. Are you okay? I'm calling for help right now.
Life Alert saves a life from a catastrophe every 10 minutes.
Thanks to Life Alert, I can have peace of mind and continue my independence.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-382-1905. That's 1-800-382-1905. Call now at 1-800-382-1905 to get a free brochure. 1-800-382-1905.
Ride on the most treacherous highway in the world to experience the high risk of heavy rescue. Highway Through Hell, Sundays at 10 on the Weather Channel.
Oh, yes. I think that'll do. That is Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, and it is gorgeous, about 68 degrees, but we're going to watch those temperatures really soar as we head through the holiday weekend.
That is a pretty beach. I've never been there. It's not the most welcoming name ever.
It's not.
It's really not. It's like Satan Hill Beach, but it's whatever. It looks nice enough, right?
Well, it looks rather heavenly right now.
It does.
It is a place in the United States, though, that has to keep an eye out for tropical weather. We're talking about hurricanes. Kill Devil Hills has certainly seen their share of difficult tropical weather. And we want to talk tropics right now. We're going to get to Dr. Greg Postel because, Dr. Postel, we actually have something to talk about.
Yeah, we got Amanda. Anything else cooking out there?
You know what? No, but on the good news is on the Atlantic side, they are relatively quiet, the Atlantic tropical regions. But in the Pacific side, we got a hurricane. Category 1 hurricane Amanda has been upgraded from a tropical storm earlier today. The winds are now estimated to be 75 miles per hour. We don't have any airplanes flying in it. This is all based on satellite data. But it is moving toward the west-northwest at 5 miles per hour. So it is just crawling along in that direction. And it is a long way right now from the coast of Mexico, 645 miles southwest of Manzanillo. There's the coast of Mexico. So this thing is way out there in the Pacific Ocean. Looking at it a little bit more closely, though, on the satellite pictures, earlier today, we do believe it formed an eye. It's a little bit obscured now. You can't really tell. But the center of circulation is right about there. And we've got a lot of thunderstorm activity, long-lived thunderstorm activity right in the middle of it. That is a sign that this thing is aligned vertically and will likely continue to strengthen quickly today and tonight. The visible satellite picture shows you that if there is an eye in there, it is obscured by some higher level clouds, but I've seen some other data inside there suggesting that it is, in fact, there is a clear spot underneath some of those high clouds, and this is a well-formed hurricane, guys. You can see the circulation here. This is the wind flow near the surface that I'm showing. The surface wind vectors, they are right underneath what's called a CDO, the central dense overcast. So the low-level circulation and the big thunderstorms are on top of each other. That is a sign that this vertical structure is suited for further strengthening. In addition, the air around it is relatively humid. The winds aloft are relatively light, so it's likely going to continue to strengthen overnight tonight and probably through tomorrow, with the main jet stream winds way off to the north. Here's Amanda. The winds aloft, as I said, are not strong, so the thunderstorms won't likely get torn apart by them until Amanda heads that way, which is where we think it's going to go. And by the middle of next week, notice that we have Amanda starting to curve toward the north. Right now, it's right here, and by Monday morning, out here at 115 miles per hour, according to the National Hurricane Center. But notice that by middle of the week, the intensity comes way down as it encounters cooler waters and those stronger winds aloft. And thereafter, there may be some remnant moisture that moves in to the United States, and that could benefit benefit some rainfall hopes in parts of the southwest. We just have to wait and see how that all shakes out. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Postel. Well, the Atlantic hurricane season begins a week from tomorrow. And as anyone who's ever been affected by hurricanes knows, it completely upside down.
Yeah, and Alex Wilson tells us the simple steps we can take now to save ourselves grief later.
NOAA's hurricane hunters fly in some of the wildest conditions, navigating powerful storms to bring vital information where it's needed most, back on the ground.
We go out and our mission is to provide real-time, clear and concise picture of the track of the storm, where it's going to make landfall. We take pride in that.
This time, they're landing along the Gulf Coast with a message. Experts from the National Hurricane Center, NOAA, FEMA, the Red Cross, and other groups are teaming up to encourage people to get ready for the upcoming hurricane season.
Now is the time for individuals to be prepared, for businesses to be prepared, to know what you're going to do and practice those plans. But do it now. Don't wait for a storm to occur, but now is the time to do it.
Last year, the U.S. wasn't hit by a hurricane, and experts worry that could lull citizens into a false sense of security.
There's a big difference between what the overall level of activity is, how busy a season is. That's very different from how bad it might be where you live.
So we want to know that.
So on this tour, they're preaching preparation, which is especially important along the Gulf Coast.
It's made us think about that hurricane season is here. It's upon us. It's time to really get those plans, put them into action.
A call to take seriously as a new hurricane season looms.
I think about going out and doing a job so that people know when they need to evacuate so that their families can stay safe. And I absolutely want people to heed that warning because we're out there putting our lives at risk to do this job, and I want them to take it seriously.
Being prepared, that is the key.
Yes.
Speaking of being prepared, we want to prepare you for this weekend. If you're heading out to the beach or any service you might be attending, want to spend a little time with us here on the Weather Channel.
Which way is it to the beach, by the way? Is it that way?
Not that way.
No.
Showers right now rolling through Amarillo.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 89. Southwest winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Well, if you're one of more than 36 million Americans hitting the holiday road this Memorial Day weekend, get ready for the weather to change in a flash at your beach, lake, or backyard barbecue.
Yeah, our high-def Max radar shows storms firing up faster than some of those backyard grills. We'll show you if you have to move your shindig indoors up next, and we'll also help you plan to timeline these threats day by day.
And Coney Island, New York, and summertime, they go hand in hand. Can you hear that carousel music? Taste the hot dogs and crispy French fries. Well, wait until you get a load of how delicious the Memorial Day forecast is going to be up and down the East Coast. We'll have that for you right here, right now on Weather Center Live. Certainly hope that your Memorial Day weekend is off to a fantastic start. Welcome to Weather Center Live. I'm Kyla Grogan.
And I'm Keith Carson. Every time I hear that Holiday Road, can we buy the rights to that music or what? Do we have to call Chevy Chase? Is that what needs to happen?
I'll just sing it. I got it.
That's true. We can do that legally.
I'm going to make you sing it too, though.
You don't want that. Nobody in America wants that. Let's talk about some weather because our top stories here, rain in the plains. It's been the same spots over and over again. Some good news in that because they did need some rain. Wet northeast, mainly New England, going to see showers, and then Florida heat, big time heat, even by their standards. Here's the rain through through Tuesday, northern parts of Texas. Again, some good news in all of this is that they do need rain. They'll get some showers today in through the northeast. So not as good a start to the Memorial Day weekend as the way that we'll end it in the northeast and mid-Atlantic. And then heat down across parts of Florida, temperatures in the mid-90s. It's quite warm. Kyla?
Yeah, that is warm. Well, people in southeastern New Mexico are waking up to this welcome sight. It's rain, a lot of it soaking the city of Carlsbad overnight. And you know what? It took its toll because it came down so quickly. Several roads became rivers, and crews actually rescued drivers who were trapped. Up to 3 inches fell in a matter of hours around Carlsbad, and over a half an inch fell in under a half an hour. Gives you an idea of how quickly it came down. By the way, that's more rain than they've gotten all year, because we've been dealing with drought conditions in the plains, and they really need this rain. So we're happy to see it, but of course when it comes quickly, you've got dry ground, you do get flooding problems. So we're on the lookout for that today, as well as the potential for severe weather. As we take a look at the Texas Panhandle, Amarillo and Lubbock, you're seeing some showers right now. We're going to track a little further to the north and east, Kansas City, some more rain heading your way, and right across Missouri, including towards St. Louis. Now we are keeping an eye out for the potential of severe weather today, and really looking into New Mexico and Texas for that, as our low pressure system is tracking across. You see those higher cloud tops there in the blue. But what's happening is we've got this trough in the west, a ridge in the east, and stalled out weather in between. So that's why we're going to see those periods of storms right into the early part of the week. It's kind of interesting when you look at these graphics because they really don't move much. Where we can see severe weather today: New Mexico, Texas, Amarillo down to Midland. Isolated chances of a tornado. Also looking out for hail and damaging winds. Tomorrow, just about the same place. It tracks a little further towards the east, but still you can see in Texas, right through the center of the state, down into South Texas, looking out for severe weather. So today, on the lookout for damaging winds and hail right in the Texas Panhandle, also New Mexico, includes San Angelo as well. Tomorrow it will make its way down to Fort Stockton in Texas. So as we head across this weekend, you want to make sure you have a way to get your watches and warnings, because we do have that isolated chance for a tornado again on Monday. So that's the holiday. Unfortunate if you have any outdoor activities, you're going to probably want to move those indoors. Now here's the upside of all of this. We need rain, and we're going to get it 2 to 3 inches there in Lubbock. You can also see spots just north of Oklahoma City, about 2 to 3 inches of rain for you too. Keith.
All right, thanks, Kyla. Well, let's take a live look now at Midtown Manhattan, New York City, obviously. And, some showers in the forecast, but the beach is officially open in New York State this weekend. We were just talking about that may be the case. The water pretty frigid. But if it's warm enough, as it will be on Memorial Day itself, you go in for a short period of time, you run back out. That was always my plan when I lived in the Northeast. So it's kind of be mixed. It's going to be showery, some clouds around today, improving tomorrow. Really nice for Memorial Day. So right now, not much showing up on the radar in the New York City area. There's some clouds out there for sure. Some showers that were stronger moving out of New Hampshire, now looking quite light down the 495 belt out towards the Mass Pike, out towards Worcester here as well. So a few sprinkles in through Massachusetts is a possibility. A lot of these showers actually across northern New England, northern New England, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, not a good looking Memorial Day weekend. This pattern not conducive to positive things because of this upper level low here stalled out. Look, this thing isn't that strong. It's also not really going anywhere. So it gives you some moisture to throw back. And typically when that happens, New England the first in line, and then it dries up a bit as it heads south. That's why we're looking for a better weekend down here in New York, D.C. than we are Boston, and certainly again into northern New England. So showers today, possible New York City. Boston, I'd say there's a chance of a shower as well. By tomorrow, it's more confined, western Massachusetts into northern New England. Nicer, though, in New York. And then Memorial Day looks good in Atlanta. Yeah. It's going to be nice here, too. 85 in New York City is what I'm trying to say. 80 in Boston. And again, my people up in Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, I apologize. Not a great-looking Memorial Day weekend. Kyla, I got Atlanta on my head for some reason.
I know. Yeah, we want the nice weather down here. Well, I'll tell you what. We're taking a look at Destin, Florida. A little cloudy right now, about 83 degrees. It is going to be warming up in the Panhandle. And you know what? We also have a moderate risk for rip currents, but highs in the mid-80s, possibly near 90. And nothing but sunny skies and some scattered clouds on the way there. So a lot of people getting out for the weekend. But the Florida heat is going to be the story because it is just really heated up. Look at this. Orlando already 90 degrees, 87 in Miami. We're not near the heat of the day quite yet here, everybody. 70s in Jackson, 85 in Memphis, 80s there for you in Montgomery and Atlanta. So when you see the jet stream and it's well to the north, what happens is there's nothing stopping all of that warm air from coming in. So that's what we're seeing come into play this holiday weekend. We've got high pressure. That means the clear skies will be with us, but it's a warm dome. That means temperatures 5 to 10 degrees above average all throughout the Gulf Coast, right down into Florida. The entire state of Florida will be awfully warm today. We're talking 90s all the way from Panama City right on down to Fort Myers, Miami. You'll be knocking on the door of that 90-degree mark too. As we get into tomorrow, more heat is in play. Again, watch out for that moderate risk of rip currents along that Gulf Coast beach area as well. By Monday, this is our holiday. We will pull back into the 80s in Jacksonville and Orlando, but still 90s in Fort Myers and Panama City. It's a hot one, Orlando. 89 degrees if you're heading out to the theme parks. Bring the water and the sunscreen. Be prepared for waiting in lines. It could be awfully hot today as we see 90s today and tomorrow. Awful close to it on Monday, and even by Tuesday, still 92 degrees. Miami, great beach weather here. We're in the 90s, though. You might need to cool off in that water, Keith.
All right, good plan there, Kyla. Keep it right here on the Weather Channel because we're going to keep you ahead of your Memorial Day weekend and where your plans could be washed out. And exit spring, enter mosquito season. Summer months typically the worst when it comes to these pesky pests. Ahead, how repelling mosquitoes is as easy as...
This program brought to you by Sonic Shakes. Half price after 8.
Can't believe you ordered all 25 shakes.
Thanks for the salted caramel shake, Kara.
Really can't believe you know her name.
I kind of have nicknames for everybody based upon my order.
Salted caramel, Kara.
Yeah. Holly for jalapeno chocolate.
That's
and
great.
Janine for peanut butter.
Why Janine for peanut butter?
Because she reminds me of my ex-girlfriend Janine, who was nuts.
She was crazy.
Celebrate summer with 25 hand-mixed real ice cream shakes, all half price after 8 p.m. And try our Asiago Caesar Chicken Club. This is how you Sonic.
We make meeting times, lunch times, and conference times. But what we'd rather be making are tea times. Tea times are the official start of what we love to do. The time for shots we'd rather forget, and the ones we'll talk about forever. In Michigan, long days, relaxing weather, and more than 800 pristine courses make for the perfect tea time. Because being able to play all day is pure Michigan. Your trip begins at michigan.org.
This place has got really good chocolate shakes.
What she said to me, I was so
That's a good look for you.
That was fun.
Yeah. Let me help you out with it.
Oh, no, I got it.
You sure?
Just pop the trunk.
I may not know where the road will lead, but I'm sure my Subaru will get me there.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 91. West winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Treacherous highway in the world to experience the high risk of heavy rescue. Highway Through Hell, Sundays at 10 on the Weather Channel.
Waves don't care what age you are. Take them on the way you always have. Live healthy and take One-A-Day Men's 50 Plus, a complete multivitamin with 7 antioxidants to support cell health. Age? Who cares?
Have you tried one of these? This is so good. Man, I can't believe we haven't done this before. Oh, wow, look at that.
Want a bite?
You're aging. Do the jingle. Do the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, guys.
Do it again. Do it again. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
In my office.
State Farm.
I think we're good.
State Farm agents help you get to a better state.
Ah, Capri Sun, huh? Yep. Now you can see there's no artificial colors or preservatives. My kids think it's cool. Look at you, the cool mom.
Mom, can I have a Capri Sun?
Sure, honey. Take some for your friends.
Cool.
It's me. Cool mom.
New Clear Bottom. Capri Sun.
Let me be the sunrise of your broken heart. The new day's calling, sky is falling.
A live look now along South Carolina's top summer destination, Myrtle Beach, and you can see people strolling there out along the boardwalk. It is a popular area. Temperatures in the low 80s through the weekend, making way for scattered showers and thunderstorms on Monday. So get out, enjoy it while it lasts. Pretty nice looking picture there. Well, it's Memorial Day weekend and the unofficial start to summer, and yet another season is in store, mosquito season. Yes, the pesky pests, you're gonna keep putting that in the script till I mess it up, aren't you? Are back with a vengeance as it starts to heat up. But what if there's a pill that you could chew to make mosquitoes steer away from you? Well, we spoke with the CEO for the company who makes the new pill, explaining how they came up with the idea.
Well, Mozi-Q is a completely safe, all-natural oral insect repellent that you take, and mosquitoes will avoid you for 2 to 3 hours. The way that I came up with it is I own a clinic here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and we were constantly reading, and one day we stumbled across this old textbook, and in it was talking about this remedy that if you took it, mosquitoes wouldn't bite you. I didn't think a lot about it because I'm not one of those like yummy people per se, and so, but I started selling it in the clinic. And every year people were coming back going, oh, we need this stuff. And so finally the light bulb went off, and we're just entering into our 3rd season here in Canada, and we're entering into the US right now.
Wow. All right. Well, can you give us the active ingredient in Mozi-Q that actually repels those mosquitoes? And of course, I'm sure folks are wondering, why can't we just spray it on like other bug repellents?
Absolutely. The active ingredient is an age-old remedy called Staph aureus. Staph aureus is actually known as delphinium, which is the tall purple flowers that grow in many gardens. And when you take it in this safe, non-toxic form, it kind of convinces the bug that you're the plant it doesn't like, and it will fly away. A lot of people, there's people out there who don't want sprays, or they're allergic to sprays, or they don't like the smell, and Mozi-Q gives another alternative for them.
Side effects, are there any?
There are no side effects, no contraindications.
Well, there you go.
It can be used in pets and kids.
Oh, very good. Very good to know. Is it already on the market? Can people find out more?
Absolutely. If you go to our website, which is moziq.com, that's mozi-q.com, you can get all the information.
All right, well, in our next hour, what cities are top of the list when it comes to mosquitoes? We'll break down the list and where you can be swatting away more of these pesky pests. There it is again this summer. Kyla, I'm picturing trying to give my dog a pill, by the way. Not going to happen.
Yeah, you better wrap it in like something very
Bacon.
yummy.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what's kind of yummy. Take a look at this. Washington, D.C., 72 degrees. It's beautiful. We've got a little scaffolding going on there. So, I'll tell you what, though. They are number 3 on the mosquito list. I bet you didn't know that, D.C. Lucky you. But, of course, whenever you get around water, we get that problem with mosquitoes too. Beautiful, glorious forecast though. You're right through the weekend for Washington, D.C. Let's see who's going to see the good weather this weekend. And today, the Southeast is hot. The Midwest, I think, wins the prize. 70s in Minneapolis and Chicago should be beautiful for you. This is where the severe weather is in parts of Texas and New Mexico. So we're going to keep an eye out for that today. Even isolated tornadoes a possibility, and that does continue as we get into tomorrow, as you can see through central Texas, and then also up into the Dakotas. However, tomorrow it's going to be a very nice day in the Northeast, 79 degrees in New York City. We are going to see a little bit of rain in the Southeast. The West Coast, beautiful, 70 San Francisco in LA, 64 in Seattle. By Monday, this is our holiday, so you can see the Northeast will be in the 80s now and looking quite nice. Atlanta, you're going to have a little rain to deal with, but South Florida is going to be looking good, and we've got that rain to the center of the country as well. 80 degrees in LA for your holiday, 73 in San Francisco. Not bad, as we are very warm for the holiday. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
She keeps you on your toes.
You wouldn't have it any other way. But your erectile dysfunction? It could be a question of blood flow. Cialis Tadalafil for daily use helps you be ready anytime the moment's right. You can be more confident in your ability to be ready. And the same Cialis is the only daily ED tablet approved to treat ED and symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently or urgently. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines, and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any allergic reactions like rash, hives, swelling of the lips, tongue, or throat, or difficulty breathing or swallowing, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about experiencing Cialis for daily use and a free 30-tablet trial.
Let's try on a new coat, one that covers better, lasts longer, and protects us from the elements, inside and out. Let's go to the place with the best paint. Take it home for less. Then rock and roll. Let's do the one thing that changes everything. Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Right now, get $5 off cans and $20 off buckets of select paints and stains.
Hey neighbor, make the most of your Memorial Day weekend with lots of great savings at Ace, including Miracle-Gro potting mix, only $6.99 after $3 instant savings. Watch your flowers grow bigger, better, faster.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The manpower, the will, mobilizing to take on the world. You don't know ARP. AARP and its foundation are taking on hunger with 29 million meals donated. Drive to End Hunger teams with local agencies to reach the hungriest among us. If you don't think Feed the Hungry when you think AARP, then you don't know ARP. Find more surprising possibilities and get to know us at aarp.org/possibilities.
I'm taking a beating here down to the ground as we're just dealing with these sheets of rain and winds that are howling 50, 60 miles per hour. I'm going to ride this one out, guys. I'm going to ride this one out right here.
Are you confused by all the expanding hoses on the market? Don't be fooled by imitations. Hi, I'm Michael Berardi. I'm the inventor of the X-Hose, the original blue expanding hose. In fact, I've been awarded 3 U.S. patents for my invention. Now I'm introducing my new DAP X-Hose Pro with solid brass fittings and a wider 3/4 inch diameter. Works like my original X-Hose. Just turn the water on and my X-Hose Pro automatically expands and expands and expands. And when you're finished, my X-Hose Pro automatically contracts for easy storage. Great for homeowners and professionals. My 50-foot 3/4 inch X-Hose Pro weighs only about 2 pounds. My DAP X-Hose Pro will never kink. Get my new DAP X-Hose Pro for only $29.95. But call right now and get a second X-Hose Pro free. Just pay processing and handling. So call now. I promise you'll love it.
Call 1-800-783-6421. That's 1-800-783-6421. X-Hose Pro is not sold in stores, so call today.
I make one mistake and I'm dead.
Currently in our area, 88 degrees under fair skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 91, west winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Welcome back to Weather Center Live. Time for your severe weather update. I'm storm specialist Dr. Greg Postel with the latest on the chances for some severe weather across parts of the southern plains, places that need the rain very much. Let's have a look right now at the maps and show you that the area shaded in red, we got a shot at severe storms today. Hail and high winds would be the primary threat. There is a small chance of a tornado, including for places like Roswell, New Mexico, Amarillo, Lubbock, San Angelo, as well as Albuquerque, and surrounding that an area of thunderstorms in general. This is probably good news for the most part because I think we're going to get a lot of rain out of this, and you can see on the radar all the way from Amarillo to Lubbock and southward from there, rain has been going all morning long. There have been some big storms right now. There's some there just north of I-20. These are producing a lot of lightning, but no severe weather warnings with that. And notice we do have a flash flood warning out here in parts of New Mexico where there's nothing going on now. It's because of the storms yesterday and last night. The runoff from that has given us flash flood warning for Eddy County, including the cities of Carlsbad, New Mexico, until 1:15 p.m. local time. Speaking of Carlsbad, got to show you this picture taken by Stu Ostro, who was on an airplane flying over New Mexico yesterday. This is a picture of a thunderstorm. He was flying at 38,000 feet, guys. And here's the top of sort of the surrounding cloud level. This is the overshooting top where the updraft of the thunderstorm is. That thing is really tall and punched right through what's called the equilibrium level right here. So those are big storms yesterday over New Mexico, causing a lot of rain, and the setup today is going to do the same thing, I think, over many of the same areas. The good news is, as I said again and again, they need the rain. They don't need the severe, but they're going to get a lot of rain. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Dr. Postel. Some good news and all that. Well, last Tuesday marked the one-year anniversary of the devastating EF5 tornado that struck Moore, Oklahoma, and Plaza Tower Elementary.
Well, the First Response Team of America, they were one of the first on the scene to assist in rescue and recovery. And we recently returned to Moore with the team's founder to see how the recovery is going.
As the school year draws to a close in Moore, Oklahoma, children and teachers of Plaza Towers Elementary know it will be the last they spend here in their temporary home. In August, they will walk into this new building constructed in the footprint of their old school, destroyed last May by an EF5 tornado.
Going back to Plaza Towers is going to bring joy to a lot of our hearts. I need to go back to my school and be in my place.
A year later, a lot has changed since the First Response Team of America arrived with their fleet of specialized rescue and recovery trucks to assist at the school where tragically 7 children lost their lives.
When my team pulled up to the school, it was chaos, but there was also a lot of heaviness in the air because everybody knew there were children underneath that rubble. And I couldn't help but be saddened by the thought of all these children experiencing such a traumatic situation.
For 3 months, the team also worked in the decimated neighborhood surrounding Plaza Towers, helping homeowners clear lots.
Keep it going, don't stop.
Search for precious possessions.
This is what we've been looking for. This is joy.
And begin again.
When we were here just a few months ago, even though the situation was horrific, many of the residents said we're going to stay, we're going to rebuild, and we're going to be stronger and better than ever.
For some victims, like Brandy Broadus, who lost her home to the tornado, nothing will ever be the same.
You can't go back to the day before the tornado. You know, you can't go back and save all your stuff. We love more, but we just don't want to build on the lot, simply because those are sad memories that we don't want. We just want to start new somewhere else.
But many others have already returned home, moving into new houses that have sprung up throughout Moore. And soon it will be the turn of children and teachers from Plaza Towers Elementary.
Home will be new, but it'll still be all of us. And it's the people in the family that make the home.
I can see both sides wanting to build somewhere new or starting over in the same spot.
Yeah, absolutely. We just wish them all the best, that's for sure. We're keeping an eye out for some weather this afternoon and some showers making their way towards St. Louis when we come back.
Responding by storm, powered by Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram.
The powerful and efficient 5.7-liter ME-V8 with 22 highway miles per gallon and 395 horsepower.
Come with me now. Come with me now. Come with me now.
How far you take it is entirely up to you. Guts, glory, Ram.
Go with me now.
Ice cream!
For you. Yeah, that ice cream man has nothing on us. It's not even a competition. Thank you, Walmart.
More ice cream, more summer fun. Walmart.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We take care of the heat, so you don't get burned. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
The adventure you've been dreaming of is here. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, featuring the all-new Diagon Alley and the Hogwarts Express. Come and live it. Universal Orlando Resort.
3 vacuum cleaners. 3 paths of test dust. Only one has powerful suction, without the hassle of a cord.
Now save up to $100 on Dyson technology.
For 4 days only, it's the Memorial Day sale at Men's Warehouse. Select designer suits are only $199.99. Plus, buy one, get one free on almost everything else in the store. So suit up and save. Friday through Monday only at Men's Warehouse.
People all over the world know us, but they don't yet know we're a family. We're right where you need us. At the next job, next adventure, or at the next exit. Helping you explore super destinations and do everything under the sun. 12 brands, more hotels than anyone else in the world. So wherever you want to be, whatever you want to do, chances are we're already there. Save up to 25% and earn bonus points when you book at WyndhamRewards.com.
Look younger in 8 weeks. I prefer today. New Clairol Age-Defy Color Collection with our best breakthrough gray coverage. Lustrous, radiant color that looks 10 years younger. Today, new Age-Defy Color from Clairol.
Currently in our area, 88 degrees under fair skies. Today, plenty of sunshine. High 91. West winds shifting to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 74. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Treacherous highway in the world to experience the high risk of heavy rescue. Highway Through Hell, Sundays at 10 on the Weather Channel.
Look at that white sand, the blue ocean. Jersey has got some fantastic beaches, and this is one of them. Seaside Heights, 64 degrees right now, but we are going to see the sun and the warm air come into play as we head through the holiday weekend.
Undoing the damage that the show Jersey Shore did to the Jersey Shore, it is actually really nice there.
It's gorgeous. People give Jersey a hard time, but I have to tell you, I'm from Connecticut. We have some nice, charming beaches, but Jersey's got these big, expansive white sand beaches that are gorgeous.
Like I said, that set them back 10 years, that show, but it is cool. If you haven't been there, there's some good stuff. And the water is not brutally cold as it can be in parts of the Northeast.
Yeah, that's true. It is a little bit warmer,
better,
a little bit more beachy feeling. Well, it is half past the hour as Memorial Day weekend edition of Weather Center Live rolls on. Glad to have you here. I'm Kyla Grogan.
And I'm Keith Carson. A big chunk of the country enjoying picture-perfect weather this hour, but we do have some problem spots. We always do, right?
Yeah, we certainly do. And storms are on the move in the plains. In fact, they're heading towards the Midwest. People in Denver, take a look at this video, cleaning up after yesterday's rain that was falling. It was crazy. Turned streets into rivers. After about 2 inches fell in a few hours, cars were just having to inch slowly to get through these floodwaters. 1 to 2 feet of water-filled roads west Loveland, Colorado. So that's kind of near Denver, but they certainly had it worse. It's just been a rough ride. Crazy weather, right? We get into our springtime, getting into the summer, and we start to get some crazy weather. But it is much needed rain for the southern plains, so it's a good thing as well because we've been dealing with incredible drought conditions in places like Texas. And right now, showers falling in the Panhandle and Amarillo and in Lubbock. And also, as you track a little bit further towards the north and east, we've got these Kansas City showers. And then this line right through Missouri is heading towards those of you in St. Louis. And that's because we've got this pattern set up here with a trough in the west, a ridge in the east, and kind of a blocked pattern just hanging out. So into early next week, we're going to see those periods of stormy weather that happen right here through the center of the country. Now, potentially some of this could be severe today. So Amarillo down to Midland, we're looking out for you for